I've been packing up this van now for what feels like forever. In like a solid couple of hours. Cause I'm trying to think of everything that I use like on a daily basis that I live with. Even though this is like a trial run for me, I'm trying to pack everything in here that I could possibly need or use. I'm pretty much down to the food right now. Got to get the fridge in here. I plugged the fridge in. I still don't have like the large Jackery or the Goal Zero battery. I just haven't had the money to buy that. So I have the fridge plugged in inside so it could get down to temperature. I have it on like the coldest setting. And then I'm going to switch it to the least cold setting and kind of see how it does just with the solar and the inverter. And I hope that it keeps things cold enough. I need it to stay cold for 3 days, and then I'm going to go see my dad. So I'll be at my dad's house. I'll be able to either plug the fridge in there or at least move the food inside. And then I'll need it to be cold for like 3 days after that. Kind of show you guys what I got going on. So I have like plates and forks and a pan in there. I definitely need to continue to build some sort of storage underneath here, but I have water pump on this water, so these are 3 gallons each. I have an extra gallon, so that's like 7 total gallons of drinking water storage that I have right now, because the sink still isn't plumbed, but eventually it will pool up through there. And then I have this for like showering and whatnot, so I have a total of 13 gallons of water on the van. The bed's all made up. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't put a mattress or anything on it, but it is soft enough and it's comfortable enough that I'll be able to sleep. And I'm definitely using every nook and cranny. So I got like my books and my ghost box and things up there. And I have a bunch of stuff up here too. So vegetable oil, salt and pepper, body wash, trash bags. I think that this is very important to have a trial, right? So I'm leaving for 10 days. So I will be living out of the van for 10 days, with the exception, when I'm at my dad's house, it's going to be half and half. I'm probably still going to sleep in the van just because I want to get the most out of this experience and see what it's like and see what I need. So there's no better way to do it than to test it. These don't fit back here, and this is absolutely killing me. So I'm going to consolidate both of these into a matching black and yellow bin. I got my running shoes because I plan on staying to routine and doing my thing. But back here I've got all my clothes, and then on this side I have like some propane. This is actually the shower that I'm gonna be using eventually. I want that hot water heater there and the shower will come out, but this is the shower that I'm gonna be using while I'm out there. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been waiting for that moment for something to go wrong, but right now everything's plugged into my little Jackery Explorer, and charge is holding good on the battery and the solar. So while I have sun, everything's gonna work. So I guess that means that I'm off on my first ever like real attempt at van life. So you guys know I have a thing for old churches and cemeteries. I have wanted to stop and photograph this one for a really long time, but I'm always in a hurry when I drive past it. So not today. I happen to be able to stop today. Of course, I've got time. Next few days off, so I love the backdrop, I think, on this. That's what's always attracted me to it. One, it's an old church and a cemetery, but being up here just in the mountains the way that it is, I think that it's just gorgeous. Not to mention that these are going to be really old, so you got 1911 on some of these. I know that it's an old cemetery, so I'm excited to kind of explore it and look around. There's no ticket left here, or I don't know who's here, but there's a rosary there on that one. I love that they have all of these by the door too. I can't go in a lot of the time. Some of these will actually be open for people to go in. But I also understand when they're locked, they're trying to protect it from vandals. So that's cool. I mean, I'm sad that I can't go in, but this was a cool place. I'm glad that I got to stop. Let's go see some dinosaur tracks. There are over 500 dinosaur tracks here, and these tracks are some of the best preserved examples in the world. I look like a little kid out here. I'm so excited to go see dinosaur tracks. I love dinosaurs, man. They're cool. This lake is actually a little bit bigger than I thought, too. So maybe I'll catch a fish today. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the channel for a while. You know, I'm really bad at it. But I gotta try since I'm here, right? The wind was just absolutely insane on this side of the lake, so I got to do a voiceover for you guys. Basically, these signs were talking about that there were both meat eaters and plant eating dinosaurs in this area. And I was really excited because that looks like a T-Rex to me. So they showed a picture of T-Rex, so I'm going to assume that it's all T-Rexes. This is also showing where the ocean used to be. So there actually used to be a beach right here where these dinosaur footprints are found. And that blue area on the map there was actually the ocean. This was showing the diversity. So the blue highlighted ones are actually the meat-eating dinosaurs. And then the wider footprint ones are the leaf-eating dinosaurs. So the smaller ones, they had like bigger claws is basically what that sign was talking about. And then you can see here just a lot of tracks. They said that there's over 500 tracks just in this little area. So not all of them are super deep, you know, and big impressions, but it is all, you know, all there. So this is a very large meat-eating dinosaur. That's the T-Rex is what I'm going to say for sure. This one you guys are looking at is actually the indentation of a tail. And they explain on that sign that they use their tail to balance when they're slipping in the mud, which I think is actually kind of cool. So this is a very large footprint, very, very deep footprint that they point out to you that you can see. And then right here, this is talking about how this imprint is basically from it being a beach back when dinosaurs were around, and that got preserved. Phil's providing a little break from the wind. Holy cow, is it windy on the other side of the lake. But let's go find a spot to camp. And I'm hoping, because it's around kind of on this side, that it won't be as windy at the campsites. You can see I was walking, my whole beard is like windswept to the side. So I picked this side to camp tonight, hoping that there would be a little bit of a wind break on this side. But I'll show you guys something kind of cool. So I'm just going to stay right here. But the area, like the loop, was called Rock Garden, and I think it's because they have all this, look, a bunch of people have put their names and stuff in it. Modern day petroglyphs. But they have all of this out here to look at and explore. I mean, there's no denying that this looks pretty cool. All right, let's go see if we can't catch a fish. I don't have any live worms. This is bass. I have power bait. That's what I'm gonna try first. I have power bait worms and I have fireballs. So I'm gonna try power bait first. I have caught bass in a river off of power bait, but never in a lake. So let's see how this goes. So no surprise, but no luck right now. But I am getting super hungry, so it is definitely time to go eat dinner. Let's see what we got in here. I'm gonna roll with, I think, just a Cobb salad tonight for dinner. Of course, you can see I got Pop-Tarts and I got snacks and stuff. If it wasn't so windy outside, I would cook. I have some stuff to cook. I don't want to cook in the van as much as possible. You know, something like boiling water in the van, no problem. things like that. But I just, you know how grease kind of goes everywhere if you're cooking meat or whatever the situation is. So I'm just gonna stick to the salad. I have some pears, I have Pop-Tarts, I have other stuff. I brought peanut butter and jelly, like, so I'll probably end up having something like that. And then I don't have service here, like at all. So I did bring a lot of books. Right now I'm gonna start working on The Greys. It's a book about aliens. That's probably what I'll do tonight. These videos are going to work a little bit differently than most of my videos have in the past. So this video is going to end, you know, here coming up and start in the morning. Whereas, you know, usually I'm out for a weekend, so the video carries over into the next morning. This video is going to stop here, and then I will pick up in the morning with the next video. Like I said, I'm looking to make like 7 to 10 videos. If I can get one every day, yeah, that's great. I mean, if you guys would tune in for that, that's even better, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the process of getting to my dad's and see my dad for a few days, and then enjoy the process of getting back and spend that time in the van, really getting to know it. There's already a couple of things that I know I need to work out. Like the fridge wanted to open. The fridge did open when I was coming downhill. I kind of braked a little hard, and something hit the door and it opened. So the orientation of that, I'm going to have to work with that and figure that out. A little bit of extra storage things, but so far so good. Of course, I haven't spent the night yet, but bed's feeling comfortable sitting on it right now. I'm going to have a nice cozy night, and I like being able to move around. It's a lot more comfortable to travel in the van than it is the truck. The seats are better. I got all this room. But, you know, there's a couple dirt roads or something like that I won't be able to take. So we'll see how this plays out, and I will see you guys in the morning or in a couple of days. Whatever. Thanks for tuning in.